Dylan Wang just drop a bombshell about his love life, hidden in plain sight? His latest song isn't just a catchy tune, it feels like a confession wrapped in melody. Every lyric sounds like it's carrying a message, one that has been waiting too long to be heard. And now, fans believe he has finally spoken. Not through interviews, not through statements, but through music. When the song first dropped, fans were quick to notice how different it felt. There was something raw about it, something haunting. Gone were the usual upbeat rhythms, replaced by a tone that carried sadness, longing, and regret. The first line alone sent fans into a frenzy. He said, "She left before the sunrise, but her scent stayed in the room." It wasn't just poetry. It was pain, wrapped in silence. The comments section erupted. People began to wonder, who was he talking about? Was this about Shen Yue? The chemistry between them had always been undeniable, both on screen and off. Every glance, every smile, every accidental touch had kept fans guessing. But what if it was never just acting? What if all those emotions had been real, and this song was his way of saying it aloud for the first time? As the verses continued, the lyrics became even more revealing. "I heard her voice in my dreams, but she never said my name." A line that shattered hearts everywhere. It sounded like a confession of love that never found closure. A story of two people who wanted each other, but couldn't find a way to make it work. Fans started connecting the dots. During the filming of their most talked-about series, there were rumors that Dylan and Shen Yue had grown close. Very close. Insiders had whispered about private rehearsals that lasted long into the night, and secret moments on set that no one was supposed to see. But something had changed between them. Something had broken. In one part of the song, Dylan sings, "The script said goodbye, but my heart didn't read it." That line alone sent the internet into a spiral. It was as if he was referencing their drama directly, the one that made them household names. Could it be that even after the cameras stopped rolling, his feelings never truly ended? The chorus only deepened the mystery. "If time could rewind, I'd hold you once, not as a scene, but as mine." That single line carried more weight than an entire love story. It was both a confession and a regret, a secret love buried under fame, duty, and the expectations of millions. But then came the bridge. The part of the song that no one saw coming. "She's with someone who makes her smile, but not like I did." It was direct, almost too personal. Fans began to flood social media with theories. Some said he was referring to Shen Yue's rumored relationship with another actor. Others believed he was speaking about someone else entirely. But what everyone agreed on was this: the song felt real. It felt lived. The music video added another layer of mystery. Dylan is seen walking through empty streets at night, carrying a small notebook. Inside it, the camera briefly shows a sketch of a woman's face, delicate and familiar. The outline looks eerily similar to Shen Yue. And in the final scene, he drops the notebook into a river, staring as it floats away. The symbolism was clear. Letting go of something he could never hold again. Within hours of its release, hashtags began trending worldwide. Fans dissected every lyric, every visual, every pause. Some even reversed the audio of the bridge, claiming to hear a faint whisper, a hidden voice saying "I forgive you." Whether it was real or just fan imagination, no one could tell. But the mystery made the song even more haunting. Behind the scenes, an insider revealed that Dylan had rewritten the lyrics at the last minute before recording. The producer had allegedly said that he looked distant that day, that he kept staring at an old photograph between takes. When asked about it, Dylan just smiled and said, "Some stories don't end, they just change shape." That single quote reignited everything, because it sounded exactly like something a man who lost his great love would say. Later, during a live fan event, a supporter asked him directly about the meaning of the song. Dylan smiled softly, looked down, and said, "It's not about anyone you know. But it's about someone I'll never forget." The audience went silent. The smile faded, and the lights dimmed. It felt like a goodbye wrapped in melody. But then, something unexpected happened. A few days after the song's release, Shen Yue posted a cryptic message on her social media. It read, "Some songs don't need explanations. Some hearts already know." Fans lost their minds. Was she acknowledging the song? Was this her silent reply? The post was deleted within an hour, but by then, screenshots had spread everywhere. The industry began buzzing again. Paparazzi started digging, insiders whispered, and fans became detectives. Some said the two had recently crossed paths at a private event, and their interaction had been emotional. Others claimed they avoided each other entirely. But one thing was clear, something unspoken was still alive between them. In the last minute of the song, Dylan hums a tune instead of singing. It sounds simple, almost childlike, but if you listen closely, you can hear faint words hidden in the background vocals. A quiet, almost whispered phrase that fans believe says, "You." It's barely audible, but once you hear it, you can't unhear it. Was it intentional? Was it his final message to her? No one knows for sure. But maybe that's the point. Maybe some truths are meant to be felt, not explained. Because in that song, behind every note and every lyric, lies a story that words can't fully capture. A love that was real, a heartbreak that never healed, and a silence that speaks louder than any confession. And as the final chord fades away, so does the illusion. What remains is not a pop song, but a memory. One that refuses to be forgotten. As the music video reached its final verse, something strange caught the attention of fans across the world. Dylan's voice trembled slightly, his eyes lowering just as he sang the line, "You left before I learned how to stay." That moment wasn't just acting, it looked real, raw, and painfully honest. Viewers began flooding the comments, saying they could feel every ounce of emotion in his tone. Some said it felt like he was singing directly to Shen Yue, others swore it was a message to someone he could never publicly name. Then came the storm online. Music analysts, fan detectives, and even insiders started breaking down every frame of the video. In one scene, Dylan sits beside a piano covered in white petals, a direct callback to a scene from a drama he once starred in with Shen Yue. That scene had ended in heartbreak, and now he seemed to be reliving it through his song. Was this just a coincidence? Or was Dylan finally opening up about what really happened behind the cameras all those years ago? Midway through the track, a haunting bridge echoed. The calls unanswered, the stars we named, all vanished when the lights came. Those words sent chills through fans. Everyone remembered an interview from years back where Dylan and Shen Yue revealed they used to call each other "star" during their drama days. That detail was never publicized again, until now. The lyrics weren't just poetic, they were a coded confession. But then came the most shocking discovery. A producer who worked on the song anonymously revealed that Dylan had rewritten the lyrics 3 days before recording. The original draft, the producer said, was much simpler. But the final version was layered, personal, and full of hidden meaning. When asked why he changed it, Dylan reportedly said, "Because some words are meant to be sung, not spoken." Fans couldn't stop speculating. Was the song his final goodbye to someone from his past? Was it a secret apology? Or a message meant for just one person to understand? Even more intriguing, a few days after the release, Shen Yue herself posted a short caption on social media, only 3 words, "I heard it." No emojis, no hashtags, just those words. That single post broke the internet. Every outlet picked it up. The theories exploded. Some said Shen Yue was confirming that the song was indeed about her. Others believed she was simply acknowledging his pain. Either way, those 3 words added fuel to an already burning fire. Then came the twist that left fans completely speechless. In a behind-the-scenes clip that accidentally leaked, Dylan was caught saying quietly to one of his team members, "It's not a song, it's a memory I couldn't erase." That line spread like wildfire. Overnight, the hashtag Dylan Memory Song hit millions of views. People began comparing scenes from his old dramas, his real-life interviews, and even his gestures on stage, looking for more hidden traces of that same memory. In the final moments of the music video, Dylan looks into the camera, silent, expression unreadable. The piano fades, the pedals fall, and he whispers, "You were never a mistake." The screen fades to black. No logo. No credits. Just silence. That ending alone left fans frozen. It wasn't just a song anymore. It was a confession wrapped in melody, a story of loss, regret, and love that never truly ended. To this day, fans still argue whether Dylan wrote it for Shen Yue, by Liu, or someone else entirely. But one thing remains certain: the emotions were too real to ignore. The music world hasn't stopped talking since. Every note, every pause, every whisper feels intentional. And maybe, just maybe, this song wasn't meant for the charts. It was meant for closure.